Very well done. Let us move on. Now, getting your putt strength just right comes down to feel at the end of the day, and each green can feel different. You can keep an eye on your putter's max distance in the top right to get an idea of what the current green speed is. This putt is just a few inches downhill, so use your aim stick to move the putting mark. And nailed it. Let's keep moving. The dots on the grid are showing us that this putt is going to be breaking from right to left, so you will have to aim to the right to compensate. To make your adjustments before sinking this putt, hold the right mouse button and drag to the right, or use the right arrow key on the keyboard. Didn't quite get that. Let's try that one again. And nailed that one. Let's keep going. All right, and I think now you're ready to tear things. Hello and welcome to this lesson where we will talk about clubs and shot types. I am going to show you how to make the most of what's in your golf bag with a few simple tricks. Let's go. Okay, so for this shot, you're hitting into the wind. This means you are going to have to club up, or in other words, use a longer club. So let's press the change club button until you get to the pitching wedge, then just pop this shot onto the green. Great work. Let's move on. Now, it's only a matter of time before you find yourself in a situation where the normal shot type is just not going to do. Now, to get on the green from here, you are going to need a chip shot. So let's press the change shot type button until you get to the chip shot, and then chip that ball nice and close to the pin with your next stroke. Great work out there. That was fantastic. Let's keep moving. Information about the current lie of your ball is available always in the top right corner of the screen. This will give you a range of how much spin and power your shot will retain, and then you can use that info to adjust your shot accordingly. Now, for this particular situation, you're going to want to club up to the sand wedge and switch your shot type to the flop shot. Then stick this one on the green. Well done. Let's move on. Now with these few... Hello there and welcome to the lesson on advanced shots. In this lesson, we're going to learn about techniques you're going to want to master if you want to compete with the pros. Let's begin. Sometimes you'll need to make a partial swing to dial in your distance just the way you need it. In this case, your chip shot's going to go about twice as far as the cup. Try cutting your power in half by adjusting your backswing height and follow-through speed to land this one near the cup. Nice work out there. Let's move on. Manually adjusting the loft of your shots is going to help you get that ball closer to your target. The catch here is that changing your loft also increases the difficulty of your shot. While holding the shot shaper key, hold the right mouse button and drag the mouse up, or use up on the keyboard, to increase your loft on this next shot. Land this shot near the cup. Your increased loft is going to give that shot a little backspin. It's going to keep that ball from rolling off the green. Not quite there, is it? Let's try again. Well, you nailed that one. Let's move on. Applying a fade or a draw to your shot can really open up some stroke-saving shortcuts. And you guessed it, this will also increase the difficulty of your shot. While holding down the shot shaper key, hold down the right mouse button and drag to the left, or use the left arrow key on the keyboard to add draw to your shot. And, well, that was no problem. Let's keep going. With lots of practice, these advanced techniques are going to prove. Hello there, and welcome to the lesson on advanced shots. In this lesson, we're going to learn about techniques you're going to want to master if you want to compete with the pros. Let's begin. Sometimes
Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elby, delighted to be here at TPC Scottsdale for this Q-School final alongside John McCarthy. John, an absolute pleasure to be here.
Well, thanks very much, Luke. It's so nice to be able to have you as a part of the Golf Club 2019, and especially glad to be here at TPC Scottsdale. I've never been here before. Obviously, it's a big deal for me to see a course like this, and it looks like it's primed for quite an event here today. Have you been down to the course? I mean, have you been looking around at this place? Because I'm in awe.
Yeah, beautiful patch of land, this one, a really good testing golf course, but the superintendents, you've got to take your hat off to them. They've done an outstanding job. If a player makes a mistake, it'll be on them.
Absolutely. It's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens, and I'm just soaking it all in down here in Scottsdale and hoping for an exciting round of golf.
There's no golf like the Q-School. This is where pressure really elevates. Imagine playing for your future. Well, that's what this week's all about.
Can't wait to check it out. We're going to check back in with you after 9 holes, and we'll see how things are going after that. And with that, the first drive of the event is away. And I think he's going to like that. From 19 feet. And this putt is for par. And finishing this one with a good putt. And starting today's round off at even par. And now the second hole tee off. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. And from 135 away. Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, this is definitely heading towards the green. And this is for birdie. And just missing. This putt's about a 2-footer. And the par putt drops. And he's moving on up on the leaderboard after that hole. And he's gonna like that. And now let's move to the third hole. And about 230 yards to the pin. Looks like this is going a bit long. And not the greatest approach shot there. A bit too much club on that one. And this putt is for birdie. This shot is looking too good for the bird. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And now getting ready to tee off on this par 3. going with the 9-iron here. And this one's definitely heading towards the green. And this one's a 36-foot putt. And this shot could be the one, folks. And this putt's for par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And after that, he will fall out of first place. And teeing off on this next hole, the wind could come into play. Let's find out. Ooh, look at that drive go. And about 120 yards out from here. This one's looking pretty good. And that putt will be safely on with a fair distance still to go. My word, this is looking very good, folks. Oh, and just doesn't want to drop. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And no change ranking-wise after that hole. And now the 6th hole. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. Yeah, about 110 yards to the pin from here. And that couldn't have been the intended result on that approach. Just not enough club on that one. This is looking like 17 feet from here. So close. And this one is for the bogey. And that one will drop. And that hole's going to put him up to even par. And that also translates to him being tied for 8th on the leaderboard. That looks like a 5 iron. This one's looking good, folks. And this putt's for birdie. Solid putt. And with that, he will move into a tie for the top spot. And I think he's going to like that. And now setting up for the par 4. I think we'll find some fairway here. And from 160 yards out. Looks like a 7 iron. And this one's heading towards the green. From 23 feet away. Ooh, and just inches away from greatness. And this for the par. And that putt drops. And after that one, he's still tied for the top. And teeing off on this par 4. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. From 140 yards out. Here's a 9 iron. And this shot's looking pretty good. And he's on the green, putter's coming out. And this for the birdie. Ooh. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And the par putt will drop. And as he finishes up here on the front 9, Luke, he's found himself in a pretty favorable spot.
Tied for the lead is a great position heading into the final 9 holes, but this is when the tournament really heats up. A lot of golf left to play.
Thanks, Luke. We'll chat at the end of the round. Okay, and from 180 yards out. And going with the 7-iron on this one. Looking good. And about 29 feet to the cup. And for the par. Oh, and it just didn't drop. 5 feet to go here. And that'll be for the bogey. And he will fall out of first place after that one. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. And from 150 yards. Going with a pitching wedge here. This one's looking good. And this putt is for birdie. And folks, this could be the one. Oh my, that was just fun to watch. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And is currently tied for second place on the leaderboard. And now setting up on this par 3. Going with the 8-iron and heading for the green. And about 12 feet from the cup. This could be the shot, folks, for the birdie. And currently sitting at 2 under for the day. And next up we have a par 5 hole. I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. From here, 220 yards to the pin. And here's the 5 wood. This is going towards the green here. Now it's an unfortunate approach shot, and I am pretty sure the wind had something to do with that. I think he'll be happy with that. This putt's for birdie. And he now shares the top spot on the leaderboard. And setting up now on the 14th tee. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. And a $190 out here. That looks like the hybrid. This could be good. It's heading for the green here. And that approach is safely on the green, but a whole lot of work to do for that next putt. Ooh, that would have been good. And this putt's right around 2 feet. And that one's going to go for par. And he's sticking to the same position he was at after that hole. And setting up now on the 15th tee. And about 190 yards to the pin. I think that's the hybrid. Okay, and hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to set up some definite eagle possibilities. Ooh, and just inches away. And about 5 feet from the cup. for the birdie. And after that one, 4 under is the score for the day. And now setting up on the 16th tee. And this one's looking pretty good. Okay, and he's on the green now. And this for the birdie. Ooh, and that was very close. And for the par. And a nice putt. And still tied for first place after that. And let's see what the 17th has in store. This one's looking pretty good so far. And he'll be happy with that. 12 feet to the cup. And that one goes for birdie. And he's still in first place after that hole. Now teeing up for the final hole of the round. Well, this one's looking pretty good. From about 135 yards out. Here is the pitching wedge. This is heading towards the green. And this next putt is for a final round score of 65. Oh, I thought that was going to go. And they'll tap it in and end the round with a par. And this could be the start of something spectacular, Luke. Capping the Q School final off with a win, no doubt qualifies them to play in the Web.com Tour next season.
I really like the look of this player, John. I think they've got a bright future. I really feel the Web.com Tour is just a stepping stone to a big career. On behalf of John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey. Look forward to your company next time. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey, delighted to have your company for the opening event of the Web.com Tour season. Pleased to be joined alongside John McCarthy, and John, this feels very much like the first day of school.
Well, that's the vibe I've been getting from talking to some of the players and walking the course a little bit earlier today. There's a definite sense of a little bit of trepidation in some of them, I think. What's your experience over the years covering this kind of thing? What do you get the same vibes as I'm picking up?
No question, there's a lot of nerves, people trying to find out where they fit in amongst the class, if you will.
Right.
And also a lot of excitement. Anytime there's a new chance to achieve something, well, it really has that excitement and anticipation. But they really want to get to work. They've got to get their head into the game, because you don't want to get a grade F at the end of the year for failure.
For sure. Yeah, you definitely don't want to do that. And let's continue to follow this golfer from tee to green and all through 18. Let's check back in after 9 holes and see how they're faring.
Absolutely, John. Let's get down to the course and check out the action.
And there we go. Get those first drive nerves out of the system. Should be interesting. And pretty sure he's going to like that. And this putt is for birdie. Oh. And that putt drops on in for par. And starting the round off at even par. Setting up for the next par 4 hole. And I think he will like that. About 100 yards to the pin. Well, not a very great approach shot there. Just didn't have enough club. And if this putt drops, they can save par. Ooh, just missing here. And this putt is for bogey. And that one will drop. And currently, in today's event, the score to beat is 2 under par. Now let's see what this third hole has in store. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. From here, 190 yards to the pin. Fantastic work on this par 5, hitting the green in 2. This is looking quite good. Oh my gracious, that was close. And about 4 feet from the cup. And that one will go for birdie. And after that hole, that's going to bring him down to even par. And now the 4th hole. And here's an 8 iron. This one's heading for the green. And that approach is on the green. And a lengthy putt in the near future. Is this going to be too good to be true? And that one will drop for birdie. And he will move up on the leaderboard after that hole. Next up is the par 5. Wow, there is some serious power behind this drive, folks. And about 200 yards to the pin. And with that, he's on the green. And this putt is for eagle. And a good putt. And he is going to move up and into first place. And now we find ourselves on the 6th hole tee off. And he's probably going to like that. And about 115 yards to the pin. Poor approach shot there. And that's weird because he's been doing pretty well with his greens in regulation today this round. And this one's about 6 feet away. Par putt will drop. And today currently sitting at 3 under par. And that also means he is in first place on the leaderboard. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today. Well, so far so good for this one. And 135 yards to the pin. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. This one's looking good, folks. And he's on the green. From here, it's about 10 feet away. Oh, that was so close. And this putt's about a 2-footer here. And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole. And setting up for the par 3 hole. And this one's for birdie. This shot might be a perfect shot, folks. Ooh, almost. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And that one drops for par. And currently sitting at 3 under for the day after that one. And that means he's first overall on the leaderboard. Okay, and on to the 9th. Well, I think this one's going to find the short grass. And about 145 yards to the pin. Going with the 8-iron here. And this one's definitely heading towards the green. All right, and he's on. And this one's for birdie. Ooh, just missing here. And this for the par. And he's done and dusted with the front nine. Luke, he's found himself in a pretty good spot.
Well, it's always great having the lead, John, but this player doesn't want to switch off because there's going to be a bunch of players wanting to come at them if they're trying to win the championship.
Cheers, Luke. I think this one's going to find the fairway. He's going right through the brush on this one. Nothing wrong with that. And about 160 yards to the pin. Looks like a 7-iron. And this one's heading towards the green. All right, and the putter's coming out now. And about 7 feet to go here. And that putt will drop for birdie. And as we check the standings, he's still in first after that one. And moving on to the 11th hole. Looking good. And that next putt is going to be an epic one, that's for sure, but they're on the green. And that one drops for the birdie. And after that one, he's going to stay right where he was on the leaderboard. And next up is a par 4, folks. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. This one's about 10 feet away. For the birdie. And 6 under par on the day after that hole. And now the 13th hole. He's got to be pleased with that. Okay, about 165 yards to the pin. And here's the 6-iron. This one's looking pretty good. And this for the birdie. nice putt there. And sitting at 7 under for the day after that one. And setting up now on the 14th hole. Going with the 6-iron. And nothing wrong with that shot. From here, 38 feet to the cup. This putt's about 5 feet from the cup. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And after that one, he's still managing to hold on to first place. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. And he won't be too pleased with that. And now setting up from the rough. And this one's for birdie. And folks, I think this shot's looking too good. Oh, that was close. And for the par. And no change in the standings after that hole. And setting up on the 16th tee. And this drive's just smoking, folks. And about 175 yards away here. And going with the 7-iron on this one. Very well played, and hitting this par 5 and 2 is going to set up some nice eagle opportunities here. Oh my, this is looking very, very promising. And ladies and gentlemen, the eagle has landed. And after that one, 9 under is the score. And the wind definitely could be a factor on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. Yeah, I think you'll like that. And from 165 yards. Going with the 8 iron. This one's looking good. All right, and he's on the green. This one's about a 7-footer. And that one goes in for the bird. And he's gonna stick to first place after that one. And picking up on the 18th hole action here. Let's see what happens. And this shot's looking promising. Okay, and 135 yards to the pin. And heading for the green. And that approach is on the green with some distance left. And this next putt for final round 60 on the scorecard. And tapping it in to end the round with a par. With that last shot, he'll take the event. He winds up on the top of that leaderboard. That's some fantastic news, Luke.
Well, it's a fantastic outcome. Not only their first win, but if they can get a couple more, then they'll get that instant promotion to the PGA Tour. Well, on behalf of John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey. Hope you enjoyed today's coverage.